In this video, let's take a look at a simple little puzzle book that makes over $4,000 per month in royalties. It is a self-published book and it is in a puzzle book niche that I have never talked about in any of the videos on my channel before. So this is totally different to any puzzle book that I've talked about before. Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to my channel. Every single week I share videos all about self-publishing books and you're watching one of them right now, so thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join me here. Puzzle books are great for many reasons. They are a very popular niche on Amazon and Amazon's customers love buying them. They are very quick and easy to make if you have the right tools. They are not seasonal books, which means that people buy them year round. They're not being sold dependent on an event or a season or a holiday. And they are a repeat purchase type of book. What I mean by that is that you cannot reuse these types of books. You can't keep them and reread them or redo them once you've finished with it. You can't let a friend borrow it once you've completed the puzzles. Usually when people buy puzzle books, they buy more once they have finished with the one that they have, which is great because it gives you the opportunity to sell more books to the same customers by offering more puzzle books to them. If you are unfamiliar with the puzzle book market on Amazon, or if you're only just starting to get to know it, then you might notice that there is a huge range of different types of puzzles that is available. If we head on over to Amazon and do a search for puzzle books, we're going to see a large amount of search results, in this case over 60,000. And within those search results, we have lots of different puzzles and puzzle books. There is word searches, Sudoku, crosswords, scavenger hunts, cryptograms, just to name a few of them. And then we have books that feature all sorts of different puzzles. So a variety book of puzzles, or almost like an activity book for adults in a way. And the most popular puzzle types on Amazon are going to be word search puzzle books, Sudoku, and crossword puzzle books. And I have shared quite a few videos around word search puzzle books, how much people can make from them, and how to create them yourself. But today I wanted to share a puzzle book that I have not talked about in any videos so far, and that is a Sudoku puzzle book. And as I mentioned already at the beginning of this video, this particular Sudoku puzzle book is self-published and it is bringing in over $4,000 per month for that self-publisher. So let's take a look at this book. We'll look at the brand and the self-publisher behind it, and we'll dive into how many books they are estimated to be selling and how much they are making in royalties. Okay, this is the book. 1,000 plus Sudoku books for adults, teens, and seniors. Published a few years ago in 2021, and the book features a range of different difficulty levels from easy to hard. And so this is quite a small book, 116 pages, considering it has 1,000 Sudoku puzzles in it. Let's have a quick look inside of this book so I can show you how simple these puzzles are, how simple this book specifically is. So the book starts with an explanation of Sudoku puzzles, what they are, how they work. If you haven't heard of Sudoku before, they are a logic-based number placement puzzle, and typically you have a grid of 9 boxes, and each of the 9 boxes have 9 smaller grids within them. And the aim of the puzzle is to fill that 9 by 9 grid with numbers 1 to 9, so that each column, row, and smaller 9 by 9 grid contains the numbers 1 to 9 without any numbers missing or repeated. So usually some of the numbers are already placed to help you solve the puzzle, and that's going to help determine the difficulty level of the puzzle as well. That is going to be determined by how many numbers are already pre-filled. So we can see here in these easy level Sudoku, you pretty much only have to fill out one or a few of the numbers. Most of them are already filled out. So you need to complete this row 1 to 9, these rows 1 to 9, and these blocks 1 to 9, and that is how a Sudoku works. They've got 9 puzzles per page. So the way that this particular book is laid out is it's an 8.5 by 11 inch book, which is around about the size of an A4, and each page has 9 puzzles on it. They have done this to be able to fit that 1,000 puzzles in the books while keeping the page count of the book as small as they can. While the page does probably look quite small on my screen. In real life, these puzzles are probably going to be pretty decent size for the person completing the book. They're not going to be really small like what you see here on the screen. And like we've already looked at, the easy level of puzzles, lots of the numbers are already pre-filled to make the puzzle easier to solve. So as they get harder, there will be less and less numbers already placed in the grid. Okay, so let's take a look at some figures. Now, this book currently has a bestseller rank of 553, which is an amazing BSR. This means that this book is sitting in the top 1,000 of all books that are available for sale on Amazon, and there are a lot of books available for sale on Amazon. And a bestseller rank is basically just a number given to every book in the Amazon store, and it just determines a book's popularity with Amazon's customers. So the more this book is purchased, the lower that number. So the lower the number, the better. And a BSR is really important as well, especially when researching a niche, because it helps us work out whether customers are actually buying books in a niche. So in this case of Sudoku books, yes, Amazon's customers are buying lots of Sudoku books, especially this one. We also use the bestseller rank to help us estimate how many books this self-publisher is selling each month. If I head on over to the Kindlepreneur book sales calculator and pop that bestseller rank in, it estimates that this book is selling just over 3,000 copies per month. And then if we also pop in how many pages are in the book, which was 116, and what the selling price is, which was $5.99 or $5.95, which we can now see that this means this book is making over $4,000 per month in royalties from Amazon KDP. And royalties is not the sale price. Royalties is what you get, what the self-publisher gets from Amazon after all the fees are taken out, after Amazon takes its cut. So that's what they will get in their bank account at the end of the month. And this is for just one simple puzzle book. There is nothing fancy about this book at all. There is really no creativity in it whatsoever. So just very, very simple to make. And I will show you in a minute how easy and quick they are to make. And I did take a look to see if this self-publisher has any other books, which they do. They have a word search puzzle book, a Sudoku for kids, and a low content logbook. And the word search puzzle book sells a little bit, but really those other three books are not really contributing to making this self-publisher any money. Now, like I say, these Sudoku books are actually pretty easy to make. They weren't before, but now they are, and all you need is the right kind of tool. Something like this. Now, our friends over at Cloudorca Apps, who provide all of the puzzle tools and activity book tools, educational book tools that I share on my channel, they have created a new Sudoku puzzle book tool. I'm going to very quickly show you. This tool is brand new. It isn't actually available just yet. I wasn't meant to talk about this or show you this until it's available in a couple of days, but I just can't wait. So I'm just going to really quickly show you while I'm talking now. All I'm going to do is click on this because I want to add a Sudoku puzzle there. But this will be available in a couple of days. So if you are interested in creating these kinds of puzzles and these types of puzzle books, make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss my next video that will be out in a couple of days, sharing this tool where I can go into detail where you can get it, the pricing. But literally in those few seconds of me talking, I've created a page of Sudoku puzzles. And of course, there are always great discounts in the first few days of these tools being released. So if you're looking for a good deal, if this software is something that you want to get your hands on and you want to save some money, then make sure to check back in a couple of days. Plus, I also offer some of my own bonuses in those first few days of the tool being available as well. Okay, so now we have very briefly looked at how to create these puzzles ourselves. We've looked at this brand and how many books they are selling. Now let's see if we can see some of their marketing tactics that they have used to make this book so popular. Straight away, I can see that they are using Amazon ads. We can see it has this little sponsored icon down here. When I just did a simple search for Sudoku, their book comes up as a sponsored ad, which is a paid ad. So paid marketing is clearly a big part of their strategy. Next up, I like to look away from Amazon and see if they are promoting their book elsewhere or bringing customers onto the Amazon store to buy their book from somewhere else away from Amazon, like social media or a website. At the beginning of their book, they do have this page which lets people know that they can get some additional digital PDF puzzles. When I go to this website, though, it isn't a website. It takes me straight to the PDF document of the digital puzzle. So they are not collecting email addresses, which is a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a missed opportunity to build an email list and have a group of people who are interested in puzzle books and to be able to let them know when new books are being published. I then did a search for a website, but there isn't one. And I also searched for social media accounts, but I couldn't find anything there either. So at this point, the only method of marketing that this self-publisher seems to be doing or using is Amazon ads to help get this book in front of more customers. But this is working for them, and it is really helping them push that book into the top 1,000 of all books on Amazon. So I hope you found looking at this book and this niche interesting. I love the puzzle book niche, and it's a really fun niche to make books in. And I find it really interesting when you have such a simple puzzle book like this one that Amazon's customers just love. I did mention earlier in the video that if you want to make Sudoku books for yourself, and if you want to make it easy on yourself by using the right tools to create them very quickly and very easily, then check back in a couple of days when this Sudoku puzzle generator tool is released, and I will have some more videos where I go more into depth about the features of the tool, how to use it, the pricing, and all that stuff. I hope that this video has motivated you to start your own self-publishing business, creating really simple puzzle books like this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.